Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. And as you can see, work attire. I just came off my 12-hour shift working overnight and I'm gonna start dinner now. I'm gonna show you what we're making. It's really good, it's delicious. My family loves it, I love it. It's easy, it's quick. Let me show you what we're doing. I've got these Members Mark butter chicken. They've had these for a couple of months already. I've been stocking up on them and freezing them, and they were taken out of the freezer last night, but they were in the deep freezer, so they're still quite frozen. They're in packages in here. Usually you just saute them in a pot, but I'm gonna put them in the crock pot. I'm gonna go to sleep. When I get up later, I'm gonna make some jasmine rice and heat up some naan in the oven while I'm cooking some veggies in the oven. So we'll have butter chicken with jasmine rice, zucchini and squash, and some naan. Okay, so let's get it started. So when you open the package, it comes like this, and as you can see, it's still frozen. This chicken is already cooked, so really you just have to heat it up. But like I said, I had it frozen because I didn't want it to go bad before we ate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these into the crock pot, and I'm gonna set the crock pot to low, and when I wake up, it'll be done. So there's one of them in there, just like a big block, but I promise you, you guys, this is so good. If you have not had this, please try it out. It says limited time, but like I said, they've had it for a while. Members Mark butter chicken, authentic Indian inspired cuisine made with wholesome ingredients. And it says no antibiotics ever used. And it's mild. So if you're worried about the spice, I mean, if you've had Indian, butter chicken before, it's pretty accurate. It's pretty close to the real thing. For being Members Mark, I have to say it's pretty good. My family loves it. My kids love it. We all eat it. We devour it. So I'm going to get the second one in. That's what it's looking like, you guys. I'm going to set her to low. And I'm going to cover her up. And I'm going to take a shower. And I'm going to sleep. And it will be ready when I wake up. Also, you guys, really quickly, I wanted to show you the nutrition label if you were worried about that or wondering about that. So back here for 5 ounces of the butter chicken, it's 180 calories, 14 grams of protein, and 8 carbs. And this has been very key for me this last year. I've lost over 100 pounds. Reading nutrition labels and learning about serving sizes and portions and all of that has been key and vital for me. And I am a volume eater. I love food, I love to eat, and I get to eat everything that I want in moderation, of course. So if you guys want to know more about my weight loss and how I did that, please leave it in the comments and I can do more videos and tell me what you want to know, and I can do those videos for you. But here is the nutrition label that you guys can see, and I hope that you guys try this because it is so good. You will love it. Also on the back, there are heating instructions. Like I told you, this chicken is cooked already. You can microwave this. You can cook it on the stovetop. You can simmer in the pouch. You can do so many things. What I'm doing is not on here, but we've done it over and over again and it works. So here you go, if you're worried about that.
6 hours later.
So guys, we're gonna go ahead and check on this. It's been on low all day. And it's literally done, like tender. I just have to break up these little chunks. It smells amazing. And I'm gonna set it on warm. Look, even my dog is trying to get some of this action. I'm just gonna break it up, but I don't wanna shred the chicken. I wanna leave it in little chunks. Hi. You can see the color looks really nice, guys. It smells so good. So I have all of my zucchini and squash. I'm only gonna use 2 ingredients to season. I'm using the Kinder's garlic and herb with sea salt and lemon. It's got a bunch of stuff. If you don't have this, just use salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika, and some olive oil. You're gonna give it a nice generous drizzle. Sprinkle. You wanna make sure these are nice and seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven. I have the oven set to about 400. I'm gonna do probably about 30 minutes. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and I prepared a pan to put my naan on, and the one that I got is the Stonefire Naan Rounds Original. These are refrigerated. They were cold when I got them. So there's 12 in here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all of them on here because we got grown people in this house. We eat, and whatever's left over will be for tomorrow. But usually, I mean, I have 2 adult children and me and my husband and my mother and father-in-law, so we eat seconds, thirds, fourths. No, not fourths, but you get the drift. So it's perfect. I'm gonna wait till like when the vegetables are almost done and put these in the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my rice started, but we're ready to go. Here's the back of the naan package, nutrition label. 2 naans is a serving for 180 calories. So if you want to have naan, but you don't want to have 2, you can have 1 for 90. So for under 100 calories. And remember, the chicken was 180 calories for 5 ounces. So right there, 180 plus the 90, that's 270. And then our rice will probably, another 150. So you can have a really delicious meal and then the veggies for under 500 calories. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Read the labels. So guys, this is the rice I'm gonna be using. It is the Member's Mark Thai Hom Mali. I hope I'm saying that right, jasmine rice. I highly recommend if you're gonna make butter chicken that you use either basmati rice or jasmine rice. It is just very fragrant and very like nutty, and the aromatics go really, really well with the seasoning and the flavors and like butter chicken. I'm gonna follow the directions on the back of here. So with rice, just follow the directions. Do exactly what it tells you to do on the back, and it will be perfect, okay? I rinsed my rice until it was no longer cloudy to get all the starch off and make sure there wasn't anything in the rice. I had 3 cups of rice. For every cup of this rice, I need 1.5 cups of water. I'm gonna cover this and bring it to a full boil. You're not gonna uncover it while you're cooking it. Once it comes up to a boil, you're gonna lower it to simmer, so like on a low setting, and then you'll leave it covered for 15 minutes. We're gonna head out to the garden and get some green onions. Come on, Daisy. Look at my green onion plant, you guys. Massive. I mean, these are so massive that look at the end of it. It looks almost like an aloe vera plant. Here's my garden, guys. Garden mini tour. Here are my green onions. Have you ever seen a green onion? This is a big scissor. Okay? Have you ever seen a green onion that's this big around? And these scraps I'm gonna save. They're gonna go in my compost bin. All right, guys, so it's been about 30 minutes. Let's see how it's looking in here, guys. I see some sizzling action. It can use probably another 5 minutes or so. So we're gonna let it go a little longer. Okay, my timer went off. I'm gonna let my rice sit for 5 minutes before I open it. This should be done. I have my bread. My naan is done. My veggies look done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. Here's my naan, nice and warmed up. Here are my veggies. They shrunk down, they're nice and cooked. It's been about 5 minutes now. It smells so good, and it's perfect every time. Just gonna fluff it up with a fork, and it's ready. And I take the naan and I foil it to keep it warm. So everything's ready. We got the rice, got the butter chicken, we got our garnish, we got our naan. And then we'll get our veggies ready. My daughter's assembling her plate because I'm not eating until I come back from the gym. So just so you can see. I'm not gonna get you on camera, don't worry. There's the butter chicken and the basmati rice. Gonna get some more sauce because she likes it saucy.
Oh, look, it's pretty. Cheese.
Look at this. This is a work of art. Like, what do you rate this meal?
10 out of 10. We'll eat again.
You've eaten it how many times now?
I don't know. A lot.
It's what? This is your number one meal. This is like your
Yeah.
favorite request. The zucchini, the squash, the naan, the butter chicken, the rice. This is her jam. And my daughter's moving, so yeah. We're sad.
Later that same evening.
You guys don't walk, run. Run to Sam's Club and get this butter chicken. It's banging. It's so good. And cooking in the crock pot all day, I'm telling you, it intensifies the flavors. So good. Please try it. You'll love it. Bye.